Brazil, a beautiful country where I always dreamed of going to. And now I can. We qualified this summer with the 4x1 squad and we are ready to go.
Repique tamborim, sou do cacho pandeiro, salve o mestre do salgueiro.
But I heard the news that I was qualified the same day as I was hospitalized. I remember. This is a story of my Olympic path. Beijing, London, Rio, 3 Olympics. That was my master plan when I started track in 2005. So, 3 years later, when I stood in the Olympic relay final as a third leg runner, just like Bolt, I thought, wow, this is the best sport ever. So in all the excitement, I started too fast. We didn't make an exchange. I was so angry. I still feel sorry for my boys, my teammates. The first time ever that the Dutch relay team got in the Olympic final, and I messed it up. In January, 6 months before the Olympics started, things were not going as my master plan conductor. I got a hernia. My surgery would mean that my season was over with no Olympics and no Europeans. And no surgery would mean that I could break down any moment and make it far, far worse. And as an Olympian in an Olympic year, I didn't stop. I wanted to survive the season, to do great things. I did, partly. I got my first silver medal on the 200 meter at the Europeans. We became European champs with the 4x1 relay. We ran a national record at the Olympics in the final, but no individual start, because my body wasn't able to perform at a maximum due to the hernia and all the strain I put onto it. All this, my master plan, it is not important anymore. Listening to the doctor, who told me that they diagnosed me with some mild version of the Guillain-Barré syndrome, I just broke down. With Guillain-Barré, it's possible that you temporarily lose the ability to walk or even breathe. Your nerve system is attacked by your own defense system that in my case was probably triggered by a bacteria. They can't even find the cause anymore. Yeah, that's fucked up, huh? When I was laying down in my hospital bed, I thought about what a philosopher once said. What would you be thinking if you knew this is your last year? I feel tired. I'm just gonna lay down for a bit. For now, I just want to give thanks for all the people who supported me over the last years. You were there since my first Olympics in 2008. An honest, loyal and trustful, high-quality sponsor who always got my back. I wear you proudly. I salute you, Mr. Three Stripes. Can't even remember since we started. You were just suddenly there as an important part of my nutrition. Making sure I got my daily vitamins and those proper proteins that don't cause those zits on my back. You stand by my side and have seen it all, my good and much more my bad. Still, you are there for me and have my back by taking care of my legacy. You are my pillar. Sending jokes of you. My family by blood or by bond. I want to thank you for all the support you gave me and the faith you had in me through all these years. That made me strong. Everybody on the track. My coaches, my physios, my colleagues, my fans, my training buddies who were dying with me during all those horrible winter training schedules. And everybody I didn't mention but I have a bond with. I thank you. I thank you with all my heart.
Patrick, hoe voelt hij aan? 32-1.
Huh?
Hoe voelt hij aan?
Pijnlijk hoor.
Hij ging al hard.
So, what now? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna run competitive anymore. Depends on how long I need to recover. Depends how I feel over the sports. Depends on... I just hate my sports right now. To run 100 or 10 fast, you need to train day and night. You need to go deep. You need to hurt yourself and get better with a little to no credit or funding. You spend little time with family, you spend little time with friends, you sacrifice so much for so little. And yet, we do this every day. Yet, I do this every day. And that it must be crazy to do this sport. I must be crazy. But even with all this hate in me, I guess I love my sports too much to just let her go. I cannot finish like this. I just can't.